Your relation?
I'm an auntie to Sam Lee.
My name is Noah Lee. I'm Sam's brother.
I'm Joshua Meyer. I'm Sam's mother's neighbor's son. Yeah.
I'm Ellen Meyer, and I am next door neighbor.
I'm Henry. I'm Sam's father.
I'm Morningstar Straight. I'm Sam's cousin.
I'm giving a presentation to new employees about why they should follow the rules in the lab and what can happen if they do not. This presentation prepares the workers to be safe and reliable in the lab so no one will be harmed. Hello, my name is Samuel Lee, and I will be talking about safety while working in the lab. This is a very important topic, and I hope you pay close attention. You must practice safety while in the lab, since if you are not safe, you could injure yourself as someone else. At the very worst, you can risk that. There are many ways someone can be injured in the lab, and we are going to discuss some of the ways to prevent injury to yourself and others while productively working within the lab. Be aware that the eyes are potentially the most vulnerable body part while working in the lab, and it is also important to be observant of your surroundings and practice these rules of safety, as 15% of all accidental deaths occur from slips, falls, and trips, and are second to motor vehicle fatalities. It was also estimated that 169 fires have occurred in the lab annually, and this could potentially be a fatal incident if not handled properly. We want to safely make it home to our families, and we need to be observant of all the safety practices. We are here to learn about the need for eye safety protection, how to deal with accidental spills, and what to do in case of a fire. First, it is very important to wear safety goggles or safety glasses. These are safety goggles. There are safety goggles provided at the entrance of the lab, and they should always be worn while in the lab. If there is an instant where you accidentally get a chemical in your eye, you should flush your eye for 15 minutes and make sure that the chemical is flushed from the back of your eye as well. And you should forcibly hold your eye open. It is rare to get something in your eye while wearing safety goggles, but it still happened to me once, and I had to wash my eye out for 15 minutes at the eye flush station. Here's a map of the laboratory. Here's a map of the laboratory, and right here is the eye wash station, and that's where it's located. So if you need to flush your eyes, we are here. Okay, we need to always exercise awareness of our surroundings and where everything is placed to avoid knocking something over. If something is spilled, we need to address what it is and how to react. If it's just water, there's mops available in the closet, located right here, and you would need to place a sign or a sign where it's saying that, a wet floor caution sign over the spill. If it is a chemical spill, if it is unknown or flammable, you have to turn off all flame ignition sources, and you should wear a mask to avoid inhaling any vapors. They're provided in the drawer by the entrance, and there's also a spill kit absorbent material which should be placed on the chemical spill, and you should always start from the outer edges to the center, and then you should cover it with wet paper towels and put it in clear plastic bags and make sure to double bag it. If it's a large spill, you should vacate the premises and close the doors and make sure the doors are locked and nobody can enter it, and call the Environmental Health and Safety Spill Response Service that we have a contract with, and the number is listed under the map, and it's also listed on the phones, inside and outside of the lab. Um, Chemical spills may happen from time to time, so it's important to remember this procedure. And the riskiest part is most likely inhaling toxic vapors, so it is important to wear a safety mask and exercise the procedure very carefully. In the case of fire, there is an important observation that must be made. Is it containable or not? If it is containable, there are chemical fire extinguishers located next to every corner of the facility, and they're highlighted on your map. You must immediately go to the closest corner and retrieve the fire extinguisher and spray directly on the fire. If the fire spreads or you observe it cannot be contained, you must immediately evacuate the premises and call for the fire department. Luckily, we have not experienced a fire, but it doesn't mean it can't happen. Since at a colleague's lab there was a fire and the whole laboratory went up in smoke. While you think you may not need to know these safety procedures as you are very careful, you should try very hard to remember them and consult the safety manual if you do not. As they were, these safety rules were put in place for your safety and to protect you and your colleagues from physical harm. If you have the need for these safety procedures, you'll be thankful that you know them, since they'll likely protect you and your colleagues from harm. If you don't know or exercise these safety procedures, you or your colleagues could suffer great physical harm or even death. So heed my words and enjoy working safely in the lab. Let's all make sure we make it safely home to our loved ones.